Dear friends, welcome back. This is Nick from Educate.tv and today I am going to show you how to connect our familiar $10 2.8-inch color TFT display to the OpenMV camera module and display live data to it. Let's get started. A few days ago, I showed you how to connect a 1.8-inch color TFT display to the impressive OpenMV M7 camera module. If you are not familiar with it, the OpenMV camera module is a new board that aims to bring machine vision closer to makers. They want to become the Arduino of machine vision. The board features a camera module and a very powerful processor, which can be programmed using MicroPython. Please check the detailed video review of the OpenMV Cam for more details. Since the 1.8-inch display is working great with the OpenMV camera, I was wondering if it is the only display we can use with the OpenMV board. After searching at the OpenMV forums, I discovered that we can also use the bigger and much faster 2.8-inch display. I have used this display in the past with Arduino and with the ESP32, so I had a couple laying around. I tried it and I managed to get it to work. The display has a resolution of 320 by 240 pixels and it uses the SPI interface, so it is fast. Check this frame rate, it is really fast. I am using an M7 board. The display will be even faster with the newer OpenMV H7 board. This display costs around $10 and you can find a link to it in the description of the video below. Let me now show you how to connect it to your OpenMV M7 or H7 camera. The connection is very easy. We need to connect 9 wires to make it work. VCC goes to the 3.3 volt output of the OpenMV camera module. Ground goes to ground. CS goes to pin P3, reset to 3.3 volts, DC to P9, SDI to P0, SCK to P2, the LED pin goes to the 3.3 volt output, and lastly, the SDO pin goes to pin P1. That's it. Our display is ready to use. You can use a display like this if you wish, but it is not very practical with all these wires around. You can easily build your own shield like I did using a small prototyping board and start experimenting with the OpenMV Cam and your large display. Now let's go to the computer and see the software we need to make it work. In order to use this display with the OpenMV camera, we need to download a library from GitHub. The library consists of 2 files, the library itself and a demo script to use with it. In order to install a library, we have to copy it to the OpenMV board itself. So we copy the file and paste it to the OpenMV drive, which appears when we connect the OpenMV to the computer. That's it. Now we have to modify the demo script that comes with the library like this, to use the ILI 9341 display. We change this line here like this, and we set the resolution of the display here. That's it. If we now run the script, it should work fine, or not. The display does not work as expected. It does not display live images from the sensor. What's wrong? I am using the latest OpenMV firmware version available at the time of this recording, and the display is not working. If you are using a newer firmware, it may work just fine and you don't have to follow the procedure I am about to describe. The screen is not working because of a bug in the MicroPython language itself. Until the bug is fixed, we have to use a modified OpenMV firmware with the fix implemented. So we have to download this OpenMV firmware and burn it to the board. The firmware is older, it is version 3, and you can find a link to it in the description of the video below. In order to burn this firmware, we have to place a wire to connect pins boot and reset. Then we have to connect the board to the computer, and from the menu select Tools, Run Bootloader. Now we can select the new firmware and upload it to the board. That's it. If we now run the script once more, the display works fine. Let's now see how fast the display is. I have modified a color tracking script that comes with OpenMV to work with the display. I place this 3D printed red Pikachu toy in front of the camera and after a few seconds it can track the item. This is a truly impressive example. I also print the FPS of the screen. Check this out, we can achieve some amazing frame rate with this display. This big display is way faster than the smaller one we tried a few days ago. Amazing stuff. As always, you can find the code of this example in a link in the description of the video below. I think this display is a great addition to any OpenMV project. It occupies a lot of pins, but think about it. We can drive a 2.8-inch color TFT display and see the results of our machine vision applications in real time. If we connect an Arduino Uno or a Mega to the OpenMV cam, we gain a lot of pins to work with. But even without an Arduino, we can still build a line-following robot or a color tracking robot with just the OpenMV cam, a motor driver and a big display. That's what I'm going to build in a future video, so stay tuned. I would love to know your opinion about this display and the OpenMV platform in general. Are you going to use this display in any of your projects? Thank you very much for your comments and for watching this video. I'll see you next time.